The crypto elites are pulling off the biggest psychological operation in blockchain history right now. And if you fall for their Pi Network FUD, you're going to miss out on generational wealth. They're screaming crash while secretly loading up their bags with 70 million users worth of Pi tokens. Welcome to Goldrush Crypto Daily. I'm Goldrush, your guide to crushing it in crypto and exposing the lies the financial system doesn't want you to discover. Listen, if you want to get rich while the mainstream media tries to keep you poor and confused, you absolutely must subscribe and smash that notification bell right now. Don't let them win this psychological war. Crypto revolutionaries. Today we're diving into two absolutely mind-blowing stories that prove Pi Network is about to make early adopters filthy rich. First, we're exposing why this so-called 32% crash is actually the most obvious bull trap in crypto history. Then we're breaking down the Pi waterfall conspiracy and why June 28th could be the day that changes everything. They don't want you to connect these dots. But by the end of this video, you're going to understand exactly why the smart money is accumulating Pi Network like it's digital gold. You literally won't believe how obvious this setup becomes once you see the full picture. Alright, crypto warriors, let's destroy this mainstream media narrative with some actual facts that'll blow your mind. According to Coinpedia, over the past 14 days, Pi Network has seen a significant price drop of 32.8%. In just the last 24 hours, it slipped another 5.3%, signaling continued bearish momentum. Bearish momentum? Are you absolutely kidding me right now? This is textbook accumulation phase, people. When has a 32% dip ever been bearish in crypto? That's called a buying opportunity. But here's where it gets absolutely insane. Yet, top crypto analyst Kim H. Wong isn't alarmed. He believes the project is still in its early development phase, and investors should focus on the ecosystem, not the price. Exactly. Finally, someone with a brain. While everyone's crying about short-term price action, the real players are looking at the fundamentals, and they are absolutely explosive. Check this out. This is where your jaw's going to drop. On the day of its mainnet launch, PI skyrocketed by 770.20%. Within just 6 days, the token recorded a jaw-dropping 2,713.40% surge. 2,700% in 6 days. Did everyone just forget this happened? This thing can pump harder than any meme coin when it wants to move. But wait, it gets even more bullish. Despite the sell-off, the Pi ecosystem is booming. 100+ decentralized apps. 25 on Mainnet, 50 on testnet, 25 in brainstorm phase. 100 dApps. Compare that to other top cryptocurrencies that have maybe 5 or 10 real use cases. Pi Network is building an entire digital economy while everyone's distracted by price charts. And here's the kicker that proves this is all manipulation. To boost adoption, Pi Network has launched a $100 million venture fund focused on dApps with real-world utility. $100 million. They're literally funding the future of decentralized applications. Does that sound like a dying project to you? The venture capitalists are pouring money into Pi Network infrastructure while retail is panic selling. Now here's the number that should make every crypto investor's eyes light up. The Pi Network community is one of the largest in crypto, with over 70 million users globally, 20 million plus KYC verified members. 70 million users. Bitcoin doesn't even have 70 million active users. We're talking about a user base larger than most countries, and they're all potential Pi Network holders. As you can see on screen, this isn't a crash. This is the biggest accumulation phase in crypto history. The whales know exactly what they're doing. But hold up, crypto fam, because the mainstream media's FUD campaign gets even more desperate when you see what's really happening behind the scenes. The second story is going to expose their master plan. Now this is where the psychological warfare gets absolutely ridiculous, and I'm about to show you exactly how they're trying to manipulate your emotions. Crypto Potato reports, the price of PI currently trades at around $0.74, representing a 37% decline over the past 2 weeks. Moreover, the major token unlock set for the following weeks might intensify the pullback. Here we go with the token unlock FUD. Every single time, they use the exact same playbook. Make retail scared of supply increases while the institutions buy up everything. Listen to this fear-mongering. Data shows that over 276 million PI will be freed up in the next month, and May 28th will be the record day with roughly 14 million tokens scheduled for release. 276 million tokens? That sounds like a lot until you realize Pi Network has 70 million users. That's less than 4 tokens per user. This is literally peanuts compared to the demand that's coming. But here's where they accidentally reveal their own manipulation. The ex-user Pi Barter Mall was among the industry participants warning about the incoming token unlocks, saying the Pi waterfall will be released. Pi waterfall? Really? They're calling increased liquidity a waterfall. This is pure psychological manipulation designed to make you sell your bags to the whales. Now check this out. This is where they accidentally expose the real timeline. They assumed that the asset's valuation might experience a few dozen days of decline or sideways trading before rebounding around June 28th. June 20th. That's Pi today, crypto fam. They just told you exactly when this thing is going to explode. The date is known across the Pi network community as Pi today. Numerically, it is represented as 6.28, which is derived from multiplying the symbolic mathematical constant pi by 2. This isn't a coincidence. The Pi network team is literally timing this entire cycle around their own mathematical constant. That's next-level marketing genius. And here's the smoking gun that proves this is all coordinated. The user with the moniker Pi News shared the growing excitement, suggesting the Pi network team may reveal a surprise then. A surprise on Pi today. Are you connecting the dots yet? While everyone's scared of the waterfall, the team is preparing to drop some massive news that's going to send this thing parabolic. But wait, it gets even better. Listen to these price predictions from actual analysts. Ex-user CryptoClaws claimed that Pi is looking strong, suggesting the next big move is on the way. Rumors are circulating about the Pi team adding solid utility to the project, and if true, this could be the catalyst for a surge to $1.2 to $1.5 or higher. $1.5. That's double from here. But that's not even the best part. Check this prediction. Moon Jeff argued that Pi has begun forming a bullish divergence. The ex-user believes an ascent to $2 is possible, but under the right market conditions. $2. That's almost a 3x from current prices. And guess what creates the right market conditions? A massive user base, real utility, venture funding, and coordinated marketing around Pi today. As you can see on screen, every single bearish indicator is actually setting up the most obvious bull run in crypto history. The technical analysis, the fundamental growth, the community size, everything is screaming buy. Crypto revolutionaries, let me spell this out one final time. Pi Network has 70 million users, 100 dApps, a $100 million venture fund. And the mainstream media is trying to convince you that 32% dips or crashes. Meanwhile, analysts are predicting moves to $1.5, $2, and beyond, all while the team prepares for a massive Pi 2-day announcement on June 28th. This is the setup of the century. While everyone's falling for the Pi waterfall FUD, the smart money is accumulating at discount prices before the rocket ship launches. Smash that like button if you're ready to join the Pi network revolution. Subscribe and hit that bell so you don't miss the analysis that could make you rich. Drop a comment below. Are you buying this Pi network dip, or are you going to let fear control your decisions? Tell me in the comments. Pi network to $2 by Pi today, realistic or conservative? I want to hear from my crypto fam. This ain't financial advice, but when you have 70 million users and the biggest dApp ecosystem in crypto, $2 starts looking like peanuts. The revolution is happening whether the banks like it or not. Stay bullish, stay informed, and remember, we're not just trading tokens, we're building the future of money. Peace out, crypto legends.